What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Meezy Mill back today with some more knowledge. Now look, in today's video we're gonna be talking about manifestation. Now, in a lot of people's eyes, like the Christians and other people, religion and shit like that, they believe that manifestation is a demonic thing. But what you must realize is that the only thing in this world is energies. We have positive and negative. There's no such thing as a demon or the devil. The devil's not real, such as God is not real. The term God as a person in a form is incorrect, like I said. So when you talk about manifestation, there's a few things that you must know. Now, the first thing is manifestation. The definition that I give manifestation is to create something, right? Basically bring something forward. I don't really, like I say, I don't use Google dictionaries. I have a word, and then whatever I believe my intuition is given the definition of is what I'm giving the definition. So you can go look it up, Google it, whatever manifestation, the actual definition of it is. But like I say, it's basically bringing something forth. So like with that being said, you have to understand that the world that we live in is a manifestation. So what happened was an energy created itself to experience life on this earth. So this is why the earth is an energy, and it once was something else, and it created within, right? It goes within, creates itself, and then all the different forms that are in this universe is us manifested by the universe to create other things in this universe. So what we must realize is that once we manifest, we have to all begin with a thought. The way we got here is our thought. We resonated with the thought that our father had, and we embodied that sperm cell. So after we go from that sperm cell into our mother's womb, which womb is the definition of creator, but once we go into a womb, we then are created and to this physical realm, in this third dimensional body. So with that being said, everything first starts with a thought, then it turns into and something that begins to then manifest by energies vibrating and creating a physical representation of that energy. So you start with a thought, everything is a frequency, then it goes to vibration and energy. So first is a thought, what you want to create. You begin to position yourself in that situation. So if you want to manifest a car, you believe yourself, or you imagine yourself in that car, and you begin to think, how would this car feel? You feel me? Like, what would the materials be in this car? What would it sound like when I turn it on? What would I feel like whenever I have this tangible object? So once you understand how you feel, and that's probably not how you're gonna feel once you get that, but like I said, it's just all of a technique to manifest what you want. So you can also use many different techniques, like Nikola Tesla 369 method. Nikola Tesla 369 method is basically a scripting where you begin to script out what you want. Like, I want to have whatever you want, literally anything you want, bro. If you want a bad bitch, I want this bad bitch. If I want a car, I want this. Or I'm just speaking in terms of third dimensionally, right? But literally, the only thing that I really wanted was love, peace, happiness, and things of those natures. And that's the first things I began to manifest in my life. So after I began to manifest those things, everything else that I wanted came. So with that being said, you can use scripting, and you script every day, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night, right before you go to bed. You pretty much just script out what you want. Now, after a certain amount of time, it's like 33 days, your manifestation is said to come true. But that's not always the case, because whatever you want may not align with what the universe wants you to do. So with that being said, when you manifest things, you always have to have trust that whatever you want is gonna come. Now, if it comes or when it comes is not in your control, so you must not worry about things that are not in your control. That's another form of stoicism. Whenever you pay attention and just observe things, but you don't indulge, and you can't control certain things, so you don't attach your emotions and feelings to those things because it's out of your control, like I said. So with that being said, whenever you tell the universe, this is what I want, you have to think about that. Whenever you write it, manifest it, understand it, feel it, write it down, and then after you write it down, don't think about it for the rest of the day. What this does is it gives the universe time to act. Instead of you pushing your conscious thoughts into whatever you want, and you're gonna, when you continue to push your conscious thoughts into whatever you want, you're gonna develop a density. It's gonna become so dense that it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna become so dense. Like, just think of a water droplet. Whenever other water droplets are attached to a water droplet, it becomes so dense it just drops. But what you must realize is that once it drops, if it hits the ocean, it can be on surface level, right? But if that thought was so deep then and dense, it's gonna go hit the ocean and go straight down, and it's gonna go past where you want it to be. So with that being said, you don't need to continue to attach all these extra extremities to it, like telling other people what you want, telling other individuals what you want, because they could continue to add their fault to the cloud, which means that they will add their thoughts and opinions and feelings to that thing, and it might not manifest just because you told someone else what you want. Now, when you manifest things, keep things to yourself. That's what I do. I keep shit. That's something I fucking pop in. You feel me? But anyways, whenever you want to manifest something, you don't ponder on it too much. Just let the universe do what it's gonna do, and if it happens, it happens. You feel me? Now, you can manifest literally, like I said, anything you want, but without action, there's no reaction. I just create. I just be saying random shit off the top of my head. But with no action, there's no reaction, which means, in my terms with me, if you do not act upon that whatsoever, like if you want to have this car and the universe throws a business opportunity out there to you and you don't take it, how is that telling the universe that that's what you want? Now, whenever you tell your things, this, you subconsciously program yourself. So when you say I am love, I am peace, I am all these things, you are subconsciously telling yourself this. And if you tell your subconscious mind a certain thing so many times, then it will begin to believe that and perform the actions to create your manifestation. Always remember that. Think what you want first before you try to create it, because if you create something, or something is in front of you and then you develop emotions and feelings towards that, then that's not a manifestation. That's just what it is. And then you attaching yourself to it, and then you attaching yourself to it, that might not be anything pertaining to what you wanted or what the universe wanted for you. So, like I said, first, everything starts with a thought. Begin to think about what you want. After you think about it, then attach your emotions and feelings to it. Then it will develop a density. Once you do that, you forget. Let the universe do what it's going to do, and then things will come into your life. But always remember, manifestation can only be shown to you in certain forms of life. So if somebody randomly hits you up, or if somebody that you haven't talked to in years texts you, say, hey, let's chill this weekend, bro. Chill with them, because whatever you have been manifesting, that might be the delivery person that is there to give you whatever you want. So, like I said, the universe is not just going to come down in a person form and give you something. What it does is works through people in forms of life, not directly as a human form, you feel me? So yeah, keep that in mind. But anyways, it's too hot out here, bro, and I'm finna leave the park because it's like 30,000 kids. So yeah, I'm out. I'll see y'all later.